hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing.
Hey guys, it's Bougie Brie. I am back for like a review, rate, and rotate roundup. This is what I'm wearing. Yesterday it was 40 in Houston, and now it's going to be 80 today. So this is what happens when you live in Texas. So anyway, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the products I used this past week, and let's just get into it. Like, just so you know, I can't edit worth a damn, so you get what you get. This is fun for me. This is not a job. So anyway, let's start with this. The NYX Angel Veil. It's very similar to the Hourglass Mineral Veil, which I had a small one of for this rotation, and I used it up, so I really like that. And I might purchase that, I don't know. I have a lot of primers I need to get through. This I love. I would repurchase it. It's great, especially used with this. It's exactly like the Hourglass, but it's cheaper. So I really enjoyed this, and I'm keeping this. This is something that I actually decluttered. Sorry, my hands are shaking because I need to eat. It's so strange. When I first bought this, I really loved it. I absolutely love the foundation. And then all of a sudden, I started having like separation around my nose. It was during the summer. I will say that. It was during the summer, but I had separation here and separation here, and I didn't like the way it looked, and so I gave it to a friend. So my skin has kind of changed, I think, since I'm getting older, which I heard is a thing, but I repurchased it, and I'm using it in the winter in Houston, and I really like it. Like, I'm not having that issue, so this is definitely going to be a keep. This is the Lancôme Teint Idole. I am almost finished with this. It's like, I'm down here at the very bottom. I'm trying to use this up. I like it. I don't think I will repurchase it, but I like it. It's good. This, I like rediscovered how much I love this. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion highlighter, the number 2. If I can get this, okay. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. It's like that Gelée formula or whatever. I really, really like this. I'm going to continue to use this kind of like just off to the side. This blush is an HD blush by City Color. It was like $2, I think. I love this blush. It's called Warm Lavender. I really, really love this blush. I enjoyed it. A surprise was this palette from... Oh, also, let me do this. This is the Hourglass Seamless Vanish, whatever the hell it's called, in Sand. That's the one. And the one I have here is from Too Faced is in Sand also. Always Sand or Caramel for some reason. And the Teint Idole is 420 Bisque Neutral. Just so if you wanted to know. People complain about how expensive this is and how there's no there's not as much product as you get in other sticks, but I've had this for like a year. It doesn't smell. I don't know what that shit is about my stuff is expired. That's bullshit. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I've used it. I really like it. I like it so much with the NYX and the Angel Veil and the Hourglass Mineral Veil. It looks amazing. I have it on now. I really like the way it looks. I had a backup, but I was so concerned that I wasn't going to be able to finish this that I sold it. So I would repurchase this, I think. I really enjoy it. A surprise for me was the Makeup Geek Quad in Wish. I got this off of Target.com, and this is what it looks like. It's just your basic, shadows. I do not know how to do this. There we go. It's a basic quad. It has... I'm Peachless, Roulette, Cocoa Bear, which is, I believe, now discontinued, and Dark Rose. It's just a great everyday palette. I am not good at this. Here we go. And I really, really enjoy it. I forgot how much I love Makeup Geek shadows. I have some single shadows that I need to get into, but this is going to be off to the side. Also, I'm going to use this. This is the Morphe and Kathleen Lights old palette that they did years ago. I actually lost mine in Hurricane Harvey, and I repurchased it before all this bullshit that Kathleen Lights is getting away with, using the N-word and not getting any kind of like, flack for it. I do buy Kathleen's collabs. I mean, it's not, I want to spend my money how I spend it, but I'm not a fan of hers anymore because she never really apologized for that. But anyway, back in the day, this palette, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I have to have it. Everybody loves this, where is it, this poo-poo shade or whatever, baby poop shade. Everybody loves this green shade, and they're gorgeous. I love them. But this is basically a neutral palette with some green. Like, that's what's happening in this palette. And if you like that, that's great. I like the palette for what it's worth. I think I paid $12 for it. It's, for what it's worth, it's great, but I have much better shades that I prefer. I'm going to keep this as like a collector thing, but I'm not really into it anymore. this was surprising for me. I'm going to talk about this. I don't want to talk about it. Oh my god. Lorac Pro 4. What did you do? I have no lipstick on. Well, it's over now. I'm not starting over. This is the Lorac Pro 4. If you know me, like, personally, you know that I'm ride or die for Lorac. Like, I love Lorac. But this shit is fucking boring. Like, I can't even pretend it's good. It's so, I mean, the quality is there. Like, don't get me wrong. It's definitely there. But this shit is boring. Like, they could have really done some damage and capitalized on the whole berry thing and really done it up. But this is so mediocre at best. Like, oh my god. I think I'm going to keep it because I love Lorac. And maybe I can use it as a neutral palette. But this is boring. I'm not happy about this. Here's another one that I don't want to talk about, but I will talk about. Oh my god, the Tarte Clay Play. You know I love Tarte, man. You know I love Tarte. But this shit, I did not like. I did not like this. I did not like this. I have both the Clay Play 1 and the 2. This is the 1 that I'm talking about. But I did not like this. And I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed that I didn't like it. I can't really put my finger on it. It was really powdery, which is powder products, so I'm not really anti-powder products being powdery because that's what they're supposed to be, but it didn't blend very well for me. I'm going to send this to my friend Audrey if she wants it. If not, I'm probably going to sell it. Really disappointed. Sorry, Tarte. This is the Pixi and it's Judy Time. I'm starting a new kind of rotation, okay? And it's going to be called Palette Probation Rotation. So I'm going to be doing like a rotation of palettes that are all on probation that I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep or not. This is one of them. When I bought this, first of all, this is really goddamn expensive. It was like $20. But, you know, this is some basic kind of shit. I mean, it's a basic gold and a basic champagne. And I got about 1,000 of these, like... I'm not interested, and I have swatches on my hand, or I would swatch them, but, like, it's good, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to keep it, so I might donate that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm not sure. Here's another one. God, this was so disappointing. All this stuff was so disappointing. Buxom. Love Buxom. Like, let me do this so you don't see my lamp. Love Buxom. Love this palette. Love this palette, like, love this palette so much, but it was, like, ratchet. Like, it didn't want to perform correctly. And I've used, you can see I used the hell out of this palette. Like, where am I? Over here? Yeah, this used to be my shade, and then this one was my jam. I mean, I used to love this, but it's not, no. Oh, so this is going in the palette probation rotation. Like, I can't be okay with that. It was really bad. I think it's just old, and I need a new one. And I don't know if they make it anymore. This is the Tarte, Tarteist Pro, whatever the hell. I love Tarte shadows. This is amazing. I have no problem. You can see I like used the hell out of this. I decluttered this to a friend. Like I gave this to a friend because I think she would like. I thought she would like it, and I repurchased it. And you can see I've done some damage. That over here, that shade right there, the metallics, which are not duochrome Tarte, by the way. And then okay, everybody gave Tarte such shit because they brought out this palette. Okay, let me explain something to you guys. Tarte is a neutral brand for middle-aged white women. That's, I mean, I'm just being honest. That's what their demographic is. So they're not going to come out with the electric palette. That's not their demographic. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to come out with something that's like a crossover, which is like what this is. This is like something that middle-aged women, white women, black women, whoever, but this Tarte's demographic, I mean, look it up. It's women, it's middle-aged white women. They're not coming for like 19-year-old black girls or 19-year-old Hispanic girls or 19-year-old white girls. They want middle-aged women. That's their demographic. So this palette is exciting for a middle-aged woman, any middle-aged woman. They would love this. I would know because I'm a middle-aged woman. So this is a great palette. I think the shadows perform well. I had no problem with them. It goes really well with this. I think this is an excellent, excellent palette. I know people are waiting for them to come out with something like the electric palette or UD's Elements palette. Like that's not what they're going to do because that's not who they're trying to sell to. So that's my thought on that whole Tarte stuff. So that's it for review, rate, and rotate this. I think this is 5 and 6. I'm pretty sure. So thank you for watching. If no one told you today that you're special and you're loved, you absolutely are. If you're going through a hard time, just hang in there. It'll get real, it'll get different, and then it'll get real different real quick. So just hang on for the ride. If you're watching me for whatever reason, I do appreciate it. I'm sorry if I'm a little off color. I'm not sorry. I mean, I don't want you to be offended or anything, but this is me. Like, if you're watching, you're going to get this every time. So be ready for it. Have a great day. Take care.
open, I feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing.